Usually I get more down here. I actually haven't had as much here. It's more just like all over my face. And I was thinking it might be kind of like my gut related as well. They say there's a big connection between that, which is crazy because I was skimming through some books and things from like dermatologists saying how like basically in med school for skin or whatever, they tell you that nutrition has no effect on skin, and they tell you to tell like if patients talk about like concerns regarding their diet, you're supposed to dismiss them. And the one time I went to an actual dermatologist, he told me the same exact thing. He was like, well, good news is, Miles, like you don't have to worry about like you can eat whatever you want. Good news. Here's some pills. And they gave me pills and stuff. This was like in high school.
I feel like one of the most underrated productivity strategies or tactics is paying close attention to your environment. And there's a couple ways we can do this. The first one, and I think this is the more ideal, I guess, long-term solution, is to create a dedicated space where the only thing you do there is kind of work on whatever your main thing is, making YouTube videos or writing your book or playing your instrument or something like that. And that way your brain starts to associate this space with doing that activity. And so the moment you kind of step foot in there, sit in that chair, go into that room, whatever it is, you just kind of flip a switch and you get into this productive mode. And it's a similar thing to how scientists like Matthew Walker and stuff talk about promoting good sleep. Is you want to keep your bedroom environment to pretty much only sleeping. So you don't want to like lay in bed and watch TV or go on your phone or like do work or anything like that, because then your brain's not going to associate your bedroom with sleep. It's going to associate it with other things, staying up and stuff. And even if you have trouble falling asleep, I've heard that it's best to, if you can't get to sleep in like 20 minutes or something, to get up, go to another room, go read a book, do something, because you don't want to be sitting in bed and being awake and associating your bed with like not sleeping, basically. So it's the same concept here, and that's the ideal solution. Now, if you don't have that ability to create a dedicated space, or you feel like your current space has gotten kind of stale, you've been doing other things there, like scrolling on your phone, watching YouTube videos, and your mind doesn't really associate that space with deep focused work, then what usually works for me without fail is just going to a completely new environment, like a coffee shop, library, somewhere else, another room in your home, lounge, whatever it is, and going there with intention to do a specific task. And this kind of like resets this whole environment, it doesn't feel stale anymore, and that usually helps me get some deep work done. So yeah, definitely pay attention to your environment, and it's very underrated, way more impactful than what to-do list app you use or anything like that.
any other questions, guys? I don't want to have this drag out too long. I always want to keep it super high value for you guys, so you guys are impressed.